All right, I know you're upset, but...
But where will we play?
But what about the... I have to. It's not safe anymore. Please don't close it. I'm really sorry, kids, but there's nothing I can do. Oh, dear.
How come?
No, hang on. Let me read this to you and you'll understand. Well, where are those confounded glasses of mine? I just had them a second ago. Oh, wait. Here they are. Now, let me read this. In order to reduce the hypersynoptic effect, adjust the J-valve regularly. Oh, heavens to Betsy, that's the wrong... okay, here it is. The park budget has been cut due to lack of funds. The park will be closed, effective immediately. Well, there it is, I'm sorry, but I have to lock the gates now.
This is awful! The park is the only place for us kids to play! Mr. Possibility, is there anything we can do?
What will it take? Well, I guess it takes money. Money can help our dreams come true. Money, there's so much it can do. With kind-hearted visions and some smart decisions, our good fortune will shine through. Money can help our dreams come true. Money makes the world spin around and round, buying, selling, and saving our dough. There's great adventure and profit to be found. Let's learn, let's earn. It will be fun, let's go! Money can help our dreams come true. Yes, it can, it really can, you know. Money, there's so much it can do. With kind-hearted visions and some smart decisions, our good fortune will shine through. Money can help our dreams come true. It's really true, you know.
We could earn the money.
I bet you could earn it. It'll take some work. We can do it.
We can earn the money. Say, can you help us?
Who are you? Meet my friends. Click on any one and I'll introduce you to them. When you are ready to play the game, click on the door below. This is my friend Small Change, a rabbit who's always on the go. He loves change, nickels, dimes, quarters, anything so long as it's small, round and shiny. Fortunately, he lives in a cash register, so he has lots of places to keep his fines. He can change size at the drop of a dime, so don't be surprised if you find him in some pretty tight places. Here's Honor Budget. Honor is great at recycling and fixing things that other people have thrown away. She's so energetic, always with her sleeves rolled up and doing something fun and interesting in that garage of hers. It's become the town recycling centre. Penny Bright. Penny is a clever cat who knows what she wants out of life. She is always bursting with ideas. She and her brother Shortcut live in the Cat Basket House in the city of Green Street. Oh, thanks ever so much for clicking on me. This is Buck. Well, his real name is Dollar Bill, but everybody calls him Buck. Buck is a down-to-earth dog, but still, he dreams big dreams. His biggest dreams are all about his favorite football team, the Greenbackers. He lives in the doghouse, but in this town, that's a good thing. Oh, my, here's Penny Bright's little brother and my favorite little jokester, Shortcut. Maybe if you stop by Penny and Shortcut's house later, you can get Shortcut to tell one of his famous jokes. Welcome to our town of Green Street. You can help us earn money to fix up the park. There's lots of ways to do it if you just open your eyes wide and look around.
Hi, welcome to my house. My name's Penny Bright. I live here with my family.
Hi there,
And this is my little brother, Shortcut.
Hey, who are you calling?
Well, I'm a real busy kitty, so why don't you look around and make yourself at home? Check out my computer if you want to.
Hey, you interrupted me.
Well, you interrupted me.
Did not.
Did so.
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 The national debt is more than $1 trillion. If it was divided up, each man, woman, and child in the United States would owe $8,000. A country called Lydia, which is now part of Turkey, was the first country to use gold as money. Today, there are 7 denominations of U.S. bills printed. They are $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100. There used to be $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 bills, but they are no longer used. The penny design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's face, was issued in 1909 on the 100th anniversary of his birth. More than 250 billion of these pennies have been minted. In 1993, there were over $3 billion bills printed in the U.S. There are more $1 bills printed than any other denomination. Over 200 years ago, George Washington's expenses for winning the American Revolutionary War were only $91,000. A penny for your thoughts is a slang phrase for, what are you thinking? $1 trillion is a lot of money. Whenever you think of $1 trillion, think of a line of dollar bills that could reach to the moon and back 200 times. Before paper money was invented, people traded deer skins, also known as buckskins, for the things they needed. Over time, it was shortened to buck, meaning $1. In 1867, The U.S. bought all the land that is now the state of Alaska from the government of Russia for less than 2 cents an acre. Obelos, a tiny form of Greek money, were smaller than apple seeds. People carried them in their mouths so they wouldn't lose them. $1 million bills laid end to end would reach from New York to Philadelphia. That's over 100 miles. Our word salary comes from the Latin word salarius. In the time of Julius Caesar, payments to Roman soldiers were made with salt. Early coins were smooth around the edges instead of ridged like ours. Thieves could cheat by shaving off the edge and selling the little scrap pieces. Since 1965, there has been no silver in our dimes. There was a shortage of silver, and it was necessary to conserve supplies for military and industrial use. A dime a dozen means that something is easy to come by. It's very inexpensive. Being a penny pincher means you're being cheap. The first American gold coin, the eagle, was worth $10. It was first minted in 1795. It's important to grow up to be a smart spender and saver. Parents know this, and sometimes they give an allowance to help their kids learn. 10 of the dirtiest pennies you've got are as good as 1 silver dime. The signatures of the Treasurer of the U.S. and the Secretary of the Treasury both appear on each and every dollar bill. France's main currency is the franc. Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, was where the first U.S. mint was established in 1792. Metal was so scarce that the colonists had to donate old nails and spikes to melt down to make the money. George Washington donated a copper tea kettle and 2 pair of tongs. The ink used to print dollar bills never completely dries. If you run the surface of the green side of a bill with a piece of tissue, you'll see that some of the still wet ink has rubbed off. You can get 20 nickels for $1 every time. If somebody says you're pouring your money down the drain, they really mean you don't spend money wisely. After all, you don't get much for your money if you pour it down the drain. The phrase e pluribus unum means out of many, one. In 1969, the United States stopped printing bills over $100, and only 345 $10,000 bills remain in circulation. Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States, appears on the U.S. $2 bill and also on the nickel. After the Civil War ended in 1865, nearly a third of the U.S. money supply was thought to be fake or counterfeit. That year, Abraham Lincoln set up the Secret Service to combat counterfeiting. Your bottom dollar is a slang term for your very last dollar. People sometimes say, "I'll bet my bottom dollar," meaning, I'm so sure I'll bet the last dollar I have. It's important to know how much things cost, because no one can afford to buy everything they want. Even very wealthy people have to make choices. The people who lived on the Pacific island of Santa Cruz used money made from bird feathers. It was one of the lightest forms of money ever used. When somebody says, "I'd like to put my 2 cents in," they mean they would like to give their opinion about something. Since the beginning of civilization, people have shared their money with the government in exchange for services like police protection, new roads, libraries, and schools. Always beware of get-rich-quick schemes. You could lose your money and you may be doing something illegal. The best way to earn money is by saving, investing, and spending wisely. The dime showcases Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. A CD, or certificate of deposit, is money a customer deposits in a bank for an agreed amount of time. King Midas was a character in Greek mythology who wished that everything he touched would turn to gold. He got his wish, although he wasn't so thrilled when even his breakfast turned to gold. In 1994, there were more than $371 billion in use in the U.S. The word bank comes from the Italian word for bench. Early Italian bankers conducted their business from a street bench, and banca is Italian for bench. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, appears on the U.S. $5 bill and the penny, too. The adorable child actress Shirley Temple was the youngest millionairess in U.S. history. She made $1 million by the time she was 10. Gold was often used to back up the value of money. Gold itself was the purest form of currency. To say something is as good as gold is to say it's as good as it gets. Before 1916, dirty old money was sent back to Washington, D.C. to be cleaned. If it was in good condition, it was washed, ironed, and sent back out. Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, appears on the U.S. $20 bill. Fort Knox, an army base in Kentucky, is where the United States stores much of its gold, and there's a lot of it. The gold is stored inside a bomb-proof building in a steel and concrete vault protected by guards carrying machine guns. If you spent $1 every minute, it would take nearly 2,000 years to spend $1 billion. Metal is used to make coins because it's so strong, so although you may lose your pennies, you won't ever break them. A fat old nickel is worth 5 cents, exactly the same as 5 pennies. A $half is worth just what it sounds like, half of $1, or 50 cents. A quarter is worth just 25 cents, and a dime, 10 cents. Profit is the money a business has left over after paying for the things needed to do the job. The word cash comes from a Chinese word, kashu, meaning small coin. Paul Revere, the horseman who yelled "The British are coming," was a silversmith and a blacksmith. He is credited with engraving the printing plates for the first U.S. dollar. The cent, represented by the penny, is the smallest value of money we have. All those cents, however, can really add up. The design of the coins we use today was first introduced in 1900. In the year 2000, these coins will celebrate their 100th birthday. Credit comes from the Latin word creditus, meaning to trust. When you buy something with a credit card, you are promising to pay the bill later. All our paper money is printed at the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing in Washington, D.C. Quarters are made of a copper core covered with an alloy, or a blend, of copper and nickel. They've been made this way since 1965, when a shortage of silver made it necessary to conserve supplies for military and industrial use. Even though the Massachusetts Bay Colony issued paper money to its soldiers in 1690, the first U.S. coins weren't minted until 1793. If money really did grow on trees, it would be so easy to get that it would become as worthless to buyers and sellers as leaves. On the dollar bill, the eagle carries 13 arrows to represent the 13 original colonies of the United States. They also mean that we are willing to fight for our country. The eagle on the back of the dollar bill is a symbol of the 13 original colonies. There are 13 stars above the eagle's head, 13 arrows in one claw, and an olive branch with 13 leaves and 13 olives in the other. A tariff is a tax on foreign products imported to America. Interest is the extra money your money earns when you keep it in a savings account. It's the bank's way of paying you for using your money. On the dollar bill, the eagle carries an olive branch as a symbol of peace. The olive branch has 13 leaves to represent the 13 original colonies of the United States. The island of Manhattan, now one of the most valuable pieces of land in the world, was originally sold for just $24. Today, the U.S. Mint makes over 42,000 coins an hour. The high-speed machines running 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, can mint coins thousands of times faster than the samplers could mint them by hand. If you buy something you know has been stolen, it's the same as stealing it yourself. It's not enough to walk away. Report what happened to an adult. 4 quarters to the dollar, today and every day. It would take about 10 years of spending $200 a minute to spend $1 billion. Long before people invented money, they used bartering to get what they needed. Bartering is a system where you exchange something you have, like a cool pair of skates, for something you want, like a basketball. When someone says, "I wouldn't give a red cent for it," it means they don't care about it. If you made all the money in the world into $1 bills, it would fill up the 2 World Trade Center buildings in New York City. The dollar sign is a fancy way to write the number 8. The Spanish dollar, which was used by American settlers, was often called pieces of 8 because it could be cut up into 8 pieces to make change. The people who lived on a Pacific island called Yap used stone money that was 12 feet tall and weighed in at over 500 pounds. It was one of the heaviest forms of money ever used. A dollar is worth an even 100 pennies. Laundering money means making money made by illegal businesses look legal. Putting your money where your mouth is slang for taking action rather than talking. Pennies are made of a zinc alloy and covered with a copper coating. Banks don't save the actual bills you deposit. They lend them to other people to use. But if you want your money back, the bank will give you exactly what you gave them. Sometimes, if you earn interest, you'll get back even more. Revenue is the money a business takes in from the sale of what it's selling. George Washington, the first president of the United States, appears on the U.S. dollar bill and also on the quarter. Lots of kids earn money doing jobs like lawn mowing, babysitting, feeding pets, and paper routes. Earning money is a big responsibility and lots of fun. Mint is not just a flavor of ice cream. It's a coin factory where a country makes its metal money. Making the coins is called minting them. Trade a dollar for 10 dimes whenever you'd like. They're worth the same amount. ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine, the computerized bank machines that let you take out or put in money. When you're dealing with large sums of money, asking for every last nickel and dime, called nickel and diming someone, might be seen as being cheap. It's hard to figure out change, but make sure you always give back what you owe. It's important to be honest when it comes to money. Throughout history, there have been 1, 2, 3, 20, and even half-cent American coins, but never a 4-cent coin. The word money comes from ancient Rome, where a statue of the Roman goddess Juno Moneta stood guard over the temple where coins were minted. A quarter is called a quarter because it's worth a quarter of a dollar, or 25 cents. George Washington didn't want his picture on U.S. coins. The symbol for liberty was used for many years until it was replaced by Washington's profile. On a dollar bill, the tiny owl in the upper right-hand corner is a mistake. Take a close look, and you will see it there. Thomas Jefferson's face appears on the nickel. He was the third president of the United States and a great designer, inventor, and thinker. In 1748, Franklin wrote the now famous words, "Time is money," as advice to a young tradesman. What Franklin meant is that, in general, the more hours you work, the more money you make. An IOU is a promise to pay money back, and it means just what it sounds like. I owe you. Counterfeit is the word we use for fake money. It's against the law to make your own money and try to use it in place of real money. Bouncing a check, which means writing a check when you don't have enough money in your account to pay for it, is illegal. The tiny letter next to the portrait on a coin is called the mint mark. It stands for one of the 4 mints in the U.S. where coins are made. D for Denver, O for New Orleans, P for Philadelphia, S for San Francisco. There are 125 million checking accounts in this country, meaning there are a lot of people writing a lot of checks. Your chances of winning the lottery are about 1 in 5,200,000. Very, very, very small. Gambling almost never pays off. It's much smarter to save and spend your money wisely day to day. If a cashier makes a mistake, help fix it. It can be tempting to keep money that isn't yours, but it's not fair. The phrase, "money burns a hole in your pocket," really means you spend your money too quickly. After all, someone with a hole in their pocket can't hold on to many pennies. A budget is a plan that helps you spend your money exactly the way you want. It's a list of how much money you have, the things you need or want to buy, and the money you want to save. Since 1877, the Treasury Department has issued all paper money in the United States and been responsible for its control. Saving money is almost always a smart move. There are plenty of ways to have fun without spending any money. Listen next time a cashier counts out your change. They start at the price, then count to how much you gave them. If you give $1 for a 35-cent pack of gum, they'll say 35, 40, 50, 75, and $1, while handing you a nickel, a dime, and then 2 quarters. It's against the law to print American money at its actual size or in color. In the money means you have a lot of money. In the red means you're in debt. And in the doghouse means you're in trouble. Silver and copper are sometimes used as filler when making gold. Carat is a measure of how much is added to the gold. The Spanish dollar, accepted in the U.S. after America became independent, was often cut into 8 pieces, called bits. The dollar itself became known as pieces of 8. The term, "money is no object," means I can spend as much as I want without having to worry. On an average day in the United States, nearly 9 million $1 bills are printed. That's more than 6,000 every minute. George Washington, the first President of the United States, appears on the U.S. quarter as well as the $1 bill. The dime gets its name from diesmes, the Latin word for 10. IRS stands for Internal Revenue Service, the branch of our government responsible for collecting taxes. The first United States paper money, issued in 1861, was called a greenback because the back of the bill was green. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, is honored for service to the country by the half-dollar coin. There are more pennies minted each day than any other coin, over 25 million each day. If all the gold in the world could be made into a cube, that cube would weigh 95,000 tons and measure almost 60 feet on each side. The term, "that was a steal," means, "I got a great price." All our money is printed on paper that's a blend of linen and cotton. It's illegal for anyone to make this special blend of paper without permission from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. A picture of Ulysses Grant, the 28th President of the United States, shows up on the $50 bill. Each year, tens of millions of dollars worth of worn-out bills are shredded and burned at the Federal Reserve. After the damaged money is destroyed, it is replaced by new money. As early as 700 BC, each city in Greece had its own distinct flat pieces of metal that were stamped with a picture or design. These were early coins. $1 billion bills, laid end to end, would wrap around the earth 4 times. In Haiti, the basic form of money is a gourd. The basic form of money in Zambia is the kwacha. When you put your money in a savings account, the money earns more money just by sitting there. It's the bank's way of paying you for using your money. Knowing what coins are worth is important. A quarter is worth 25 cents, a nickel is worth 5 cents, and 2 pennies are worth 2 cents. The rough-edged quarter is equal to 25 cents, the same as 25 pennies. The pyramid on the dollar bill is unfinished to show that our nation is still growing. It costs about 4 cents to make a dollar bill, which seems like a good deal until you find out that it costs the same 4 cents to make a $100 bill. The basic form of money in Ecuador is the sucras. Contrary to popular opinion, a blank check has no value. Only when the owner of the checking account fills it out does it become worth anything. On the dollar bill, the eagle has its head turned towards the olive branch, which is a traditional symbol of peace, and away from the arrows, a symbol of war. This shows the nation's desire for peace. When you balance a checkbook, you make sure the bank statement shows the same checks and deposits as your own check register shows. The $100,000 bill was once issued, but for bank use only. There have been $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 bills, but today the largest is the $100 bill. Every year, tens of millions of dollars worth of worn-out bills are destroyed. Most dollar bills only last 18 months in circulation. The penny design featuring Abraham Lincoln's face was issued in 1909 on the 100th anniversary of his birth. More than 250 billion of these pennies have been minted. The pyramid that appears on the $1 bill is unfinished to
I love to take shortcuts even though my big sister Penny teases me. I love to take shortcuts.
I think they're playing my song.
Gotta hurry, gotta scurry, I'm as busy as I'm furry. That's a lot of hairs, a lot of jobs, and oh, I love them gobs and gobs. Good thing I'm energetic and athletic, 'cause my pace is so frenetic. I've no time for wishes, hopes, and dreams, just firm ideas, plans, and schemes. In my kitty corner of the world, I'm sitting pretty, 'cause I know just what to do. In my kitty corner of the world, a clever kitty will open her briefcase for you. Laptop computer with a built-in modem, new business programs, meowie wow, I can't wait to load 'em. A bag of popcorn with an uncooked kernel, a phone and fax to relax, a copy of the Wall Street Journal. I will analyze it and extract the nitty-gritty with my tail strategically curled. In my kitty corner
I think they're playing my...
Penny!
What?
What's worth 5 cents of flies?
Oh no, not another one of your dumb riddles. Okay, what?
Super nickel!
Oh, brother, that's not too bad. I'm gonna tell that to Anna and Buck.
Penny!
What?
What's worth 5 cents of flies?
My new computer game is the best ever. It's all about money history and fun money facts. Try it. Come see my latest software program. It's a game about money, my favorite. Welcome to the Moneytown Money Quiz Show. I'm Penny Bright, your quiz master, and this is Common Sense, our announcer.
Thank you, Penny. Who are today's contestants?
Joining us today are Dollar Bill, On a Budget, and you.
You can call me Buck.
Hi, Penny. On today's show, we have questions about money. Change the level if you want easier or harder questions anytime during the game. If you don't know the answer, just guess. It's fun, and you'll learn while you earn. Okay, let's play the game. Whose face do you think appears on the U.S. $1 bill? A. George Washington. B. John Adams. C. Benjamin Franklin. Yes, you're right.
George Washington, the first president of the United States.
I bet you can't get this one. Which coin would you rather win in a contest? A. A penny. B. A nickel. C. A dime. You got it.
A dime is worth 10 cents, but a nickel is only worth 5, and a penny is only worth 1.
Here's a good one. How many nickels does it take to make up $1? A. 10. B. 20. C. 100. Yes, you're right.
You can get 20 nickels for $1 every time.
Time for the next question. Got a 20? Keep it in your pocket and guess whose face is on the bill. A. Millard Fillmore. B. Pocahontas. C. Andrew Jackson. Well, I knew that.
Andrew Jackson, the 7th president of the...
The squiggly dollar sign comes from A, the number 8, B, the letter S, C, an Indian symbol for peace. Well, I knew that. Okay, next question. If someone says you pour money down the drain, what they mean is A, you don't spend money wisely. B, you lost $1 bill in the bathroom. C, you left coins in your pocket on laundry day. Yes, you're right. Which would you rather the tooth fairy bring? A $50. B, a quarter. C, a dime. Well, I knew that.
A $50 is...
I bet you can't get this one. When you're talking money, a mint is A coin-shaped candy. B, the shiny outer layer of a coin. C, a place where coins are made. Yes, you're right.
Mint is not just a flavor.
Here's a good one. How many dimes would you trade for $1? A, 10. B, 20. C, 100. You got it.
Trade $1 for...
Okay, next question. How many shiny pennies make up $1? A, Yes, you're right.
$1.
On to the next question. Don't look. Whose noble face appears on the U.S. penny? A. Abraham Lincoln. B. George Washington. C. Ronald Reagan. I know the answer. Anybody? Nope. Yes, you're right.
The penny design.
Here's a good one. Which is worth more? A. 2 pennies. B. A nickel. Well, I knew that.
Knowing what coin.
If someone says money burns a hole, well, I knew that.
The phrase.
On to the next question. What's a budget? A. A plan that helps you spend your money exactly the way you want. B. An excuse for not spending money. C. Something that's inexpensive. Well, I knew that.
A budget is a plan that helps you spend your money exactly the way you.
Try this. Which would you? Yes, Buck.
B.
You got it.
Yes! 5 quarters is $1 and.
Here's another one. Which part of the U.S. government is ultimately responsible for all our dollars? A. The Treasury Department. B. The Senate. C. Any other place? Yes, you're right.
Since a.
Time for the next question. How long would it take you, with an allowance of $3 a week, to save $14 for a poster you love? A. 2 weeks. B. 3 weeks. Yes, you're right.
At the end of 5 weeks, you'd have $15, enough to buy the poster with change to spare.
Here's another one. Which country's main currency is not a dollar? A. Australia. You got it.
France's main currency is the franc.
Here's another one. What are your chances of winning the grand prize in the lottery? Well, I knew that.
Your chances of winning the
Here's a good one. The life expectancy of a dollar bill is about A. year and a half. B. 5 years. Any other Yes, you're right.
The dollar bill is the most often used bill in the nation. The average life of a dollar bill is 18 months, only a year and a half.
On to the next question. What does IRS stand for? A. I'm really sorry. B. Internal Revenue Service. Well, I knew that.
IRS stands.
Okay, next question. There is a tiny owl in the upper right-hand corner of the dollar bill. What does it stand for? A. Nothing. It's a goof in the engraving. B. The printer put it in because he liked owls. C. Owls used to be. Well, I knew that.
On a dollar bill.
I bet you can't get this one. What's the biggest purchase most people will ever make? A. Braces for their kids. Yes, you're right.
A house is such a big purchase that most people take 20 or 30 years to pay for their house. A loan from the bank called a mortgage helps them make the purchase.
Time for the next question. Take out a dollar bill and look at the side with the 1 on it. What do you think the eagle stands for? A. Freedom. B. Endangered animals. C. The 13 original colonies. Well, I knew that.
The eagle on the.
Here's a good one. If you spent $200 a minute every minute of every day for about 10 years, you'd spend A. $1 million. B. $5 million. You got it.
It would take about 10 years of spending $200 a minute to spend $1 billion.
Here's a good one. Somebody promises you double your money if you give them all your allowance. What should you do? A. Say no thanks and hold on to your money. B. Say sure as fast as you can. C. Say you'd like to think about it first. Nope, Well, I knew that.
Always beware of get-rich-quick schemes. You could lose your money and you may be doing something illegal.
Time for the next question. If someone tells you money is no object, they mean A. They have no money left. B. They can spend as much as they want. Well, I knew that. I bet you can't get this one. Why is the pyramid on the dollar bill unfinished? A. It shows our country. You got it.
The pyramid.
Here's another one. Whose face appears on the U.S. half dollar? A. George C. Scott. Well, I knew that.
John F. Kennedy.
On to the next question. If you were asked to trade your dollars for gourd, where would you be? A. Haiti. B. Cuba. Yes, you're right.
In Haiti.
Here's another one. If you find a blank check on the street, it's worth. You got it.
Contrary.
Here's a good one. What's a better deal for a can of cat food? A. 29 cents each. B. 2 for $1. C. 3 for $1. No, not this time. Well, I knew that.
Paying 29 cents.
Here's a good one. What would happen if money really did grow on trees? A. Money would be as worthless in the marketplace as leaves. Well, I knew that.
If money...
Okay, next question. Puppies are on sale for half off $35. How much do they cost? A. $20. B. $12.50. Well, I knew that.
Half off $35 is $17.50, which may or may not be a great deal for a puppy. You still have to figure out how much food and other supplies would cost.
Okay, next question. Where does the word Yes, but...
A.
Well, I knew that.
Yes! The word money.
What do people mean when they say... Wow, that is some realistic computer game, isn't it? Sometimes I feel like I'm really there. Learning about money is fun, isn't it?
Did I show you how much I got? Did I? Oops. Where did it go?
Oh, brother. Goodbye. Come back soon.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Hey, I wanted to say that.
But I said it first.
Did not.
I did so.
You are looking at the famous town of Green Street. Well, maybe not so famous, but we like it anyway. Click on any of the buildings and you can go visit your friends and earn money to help fix up the park. If you have some money, you can buy things for the park at the money tree in the center of town. And after you open the park, you can go into the park just by clicking on it. Have fun and see you at the money tree. I'm flying there now. Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. That seemed like a good choice to me. Yes, let's buy that. You'll need more money for that. You'll need to earn more money before you can afford that item. You'll need to earn more money before you can afford that item. You'll need more money for that. Toodaloo! What do you think? Isn't the park terrific? And it just keeps getting better. Toodaloo! Hey-ya! Football's kind of like money. The more you practice and work, the more you earn. Hey, that's my new truck. It's the best. Monster wheels, all the stuff. I wish I could really drive it. The toy I want is on sale. Guess I'm in luck. It cost 100 pennies. I'm gonna buy that truck. My name is Dollar Bill. You can call me Buck. Hey, this is a cool truck. I'm driving off the highway. My wheel gets stuck. Oh, yuck. 2 quarters and 10 nickels. We'll pull it out of the muck. That's what the tow truck driver said. And as he stood there scratching his head, I said, my name is Dollar Bill. You can call me Buck. George Washington and I are having lots of fun. As every year goes by, we still stay number 1. I could have been born Chip, or Sam, or Rich, or Chuck. But hey, it sounds so hip to say, you can call me Buck. I really should organize my coin collection, but what about the football game?
And now, starting for the Green Street Greenbackers, Dollar Bill, Buck.
Wow, a dream come true! I'm playing for the Greenbackers. Can you help me kick a field goal and earn money for the park? Just click on the coins the announcer asked for, then click on me when you're done. Hurry though, or I might miss.
Click on all the pennies. Score! Click on $1.47. That's not right.
Keep trying. We're almost there.
That's not right. That's not enough.
Almost. Take.
Whoa!
Click on 99 cents.
Come on, let's kick it.
That's not enough.
Oh,
That's not enough.
Keep.
That's not enough.
Almost.
That's not right.
Oh, we're close.
That's not enough. That's not right.
Another.
Click on all the quarters. Yahoo! Click on 11 cents. That's not right.
Keep trying.
Score! Click on 30 cents. That's not enough.
Oh,
That's not right.
almost.
That's not right.
Oh,
That's not right.
another try.
That's not right. Wow, you made some bucks there. The park can use it. The dollar bill is the most often used bill in the nation. Blue chip stocks are the most valuable ones. Blue chip is a term that comes from the color of the most valuable chip in the game of poker. The U.S. Mint turns out about 13 billion coins a year. In the year 1800, my name's Dollar Bill, but my friends call me Buck. See you later. Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Your piggy bank is plump, but not plump enough to buy that. Toodaloo! Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Toodaloo!
Hi, we're the birds from Decision Street. We're here to make some change.
Since this is Opportunity Knocking Emporium, there's more here than meets the eye.
Have fun.
Oink.
I hope you make lots of money for the park.
Hey, buckaroo.
Hello.
Okay. Let's make some change.
You want me to change?
Yeah, change into...
Guys, make change with money. Listen, when you go in a store like this one and you buy something, you pay them, right?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
So then you give them the money, right?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes, if you don't have the exact right coins, you have to give them extra money, and they give you some back, right?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's the change.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Do you get it now?
No.
Nuh-uh.
Come on, it's not hard. Let me show you. Let's say this costs 5 cents,
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
and all you have is a quarter.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
You pay with a quarter, and then they have to give you the change. Do you know how much that is?
No.
Nuh-uh.
Well, you don't even have to guess. It's easy to figure out. All you do is count.
Oh, sure.
Sounds hard.
Hey, it's easy. Watch. You start out by saying how much you bought. 5 cents. Then you add coins until you get to the money you gave. 25 cents. See? First I say 5 cents. Then I get a dime. That's 15 cents. Then I get another dime. That's 25 cents. And that's it. You get to walk out of the store with 2 dimes and your candy, and they get the quarter. It's an even trade.
Oh, sure.
I get it. I'm a genius.
And guys, don't ever change.
Bye-bye.
Hi there. I've been trying to fix this thing. Oh, it's my favorite song.
I wanted to put up a swing in my backyard. Went to the store to buy one, price tag hit me hard. Went home and found some rope and wood upon the shelf. I measured, cut, sawed and sanded, I made that swing myself. You see, I'm on a budget, smart shopper in blue jeans. Call me old-fashioned, but I live within my means. On a budget, good business strikes a chord. Things catch my eye, but I only buy the ones I can afford. Being broke is such a sad time, that's why I'm really glad I'm on a budget. Good business strikes a chord. Things catch my eye, but I only buy the ones I can afford. Things catch my eye, but I only buy the ones I can afford. Oh yeah. Hey, if I can't afford it, then I don't need
Being on a budget is okay with me. That's funny. Get it? On a budget. That's my name.
People used to store their money in jars made of a special clay called pig. The shape evolved to look like a pig after the name started being used.
Oh, you found my recycling machine.
You can help me recycle the trash and we can make some money. Come on, click on a door and you will see some money, money words, or an amount of money. Find another one that matches and some trash will recycle. It's incredible. We'll make some change every time that happens. When you find all the money matches, Mr. Recycle will give you a bonus. Have a ball! Oh, and listen, at the higher levels you can make more money. It's the teensiest bit harder, but I know you can do it. When you want to go back, click on the little door at the bottom of the screen.
A little more like this, and the park will be good as new.
See ya!
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Ooh, I like that. Yes, let's buy that. Toodaloo!
Listen to me sing. Every little thing. Stuff that's in the store. Toys and games and more. Someday my plan will work, it will succeed with ease.
As soon as you get some money,
I'll walk up to the clerk and say, "Excuse me, please. I want it."
I want it.
So give it to me already.
Hi.
Hey buddy, how much did the tooth fairy bring you when you lifted your pillow? How much dough was underneath?
I wished and I hoped, but my dreams were not answered due to one technicality. I don't have any teeth.
No teeth.
It's a boy thing.
Yeah, right. Hey buddy, how much?
Put a little away for a rainy day. Put a little away each week.
I ain't got it.
Doesn't have to be much, a nickel, dime, it's just enough to stand the spending streak.
What for?
When your chips are down and you wear a frown, it'll bring you the relief you seek.
Yeah, right.
Put a little away for a rainy day. Put a little away each week.
I gave you a 20.
You gave me a 10.
She gave him a 20.
She gave him a 10.
We are mixed up plenty. Matter got a hen.
I gave you a 20.
You gave me a 10.
I did that.
A 10. It was a 10. It was a
20.
10.
I have those happy feet. Up the stairs they climb. I wear that happy smile. It's allowance time.
Yeah, allowance time. Yeah.
Waiting at the bank, waiting at the bank, waiting at the bank, waiting at the bank. Here we go again, waiting at the bank. We're standing number 10. I wonder whom we should thank for this inconvenience. I guess it's none of them. We should have used the ATM. Go figure. I guess it's none of them. We should have used the ATM. So now I figure it out. Guess it's none of them. We should have used the ATM.
Put a little away for
Let's go to the bank, but remember, don't play with the worm on the way. No fishy, no froggy, your bill might get soggy. And the teller might say,
This isn't funny. Try out that money.
honey. Oh, yeah.
you tell us.
Now you're talking.
I have those happy feet. Up the stairs they climb. I wear that happy smile. It's allowance time.
Yeah, allowance time. Yeah.
I spent 50 cents for 5 sticks of gum. I went home and everybody wanted some. I gave a stick to the first and one to each of 3 others.
The price to be paid for having sisters and brothers.
I know it.
You telling
Mine
me?
is so good. Hey buddy, how much did the tooth fairy bring you when you lifted your pillow? How much dough was underneath?
I wished and I hoped, but my dreams were not answered due to one technicality. I don't have any teeth.
No teeth.
I like to collect pictures of presidents. I'll settle for metal, but paper's my favorite. It's fun to collect pictures of presidents. Each coin and bill is a tasty thrill. I'm sure you will savor it.
I have a dime, I have a dollar. Clean pants, clean shirt, no dirt around the collar. When I see what I want, I light up like a rocket and my cash burns a hole in my pocket, then I spend. And that's the end of my dough. Oh, no!
I like to put a little out.
Toodaloo!
Hey there! Be right back. I think I see a penny over there. Gotta go get it. Oh man, I'm good. Listen to this.
Five pennies make a nickel. 2 nickels make a dime. 2 dimes and 1 nickel make a quarter. 4 quarters make a dollar every time. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Stack up each denomination. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
To assist your computation. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
The money counter hollers. As you count, it might amount to many, many dollars. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Be a careful penny sorter. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Every nickel, dime, and quarter. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
The cashing register is happy. It likes to sing ka-ching, ka-ching. So count and make it snappy. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
5 pennies make a nickel. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
2 nickels make a dime. Stack it up. 2 dimes and 1 nickel make a quarter. 4 quarters make a dollar every time. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Be a careful penny sorter. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Every nickel, dime, and quarter. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
The cash register is happy. It likes to sing ka-ching, ka-ching. So count and make it snappy.
Stack it up.
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 Oh yeah. Stack it up.
Cashiers count up from the purchase price. A nickel in change gets you from $3.45 to $3.50. 2 quarters would get you to $4, and a dollar gets you to $5.
What a mess! But wait, I'm sure there's some spare change in there. Help me collect all the change in this room, and we can use it for the park. And check it out, I'm helping to vacuum up the dust at the same time I'm collecting coins. But watch out, those dust balls are dangerous. They make me sneeze up such a storm that I lose all my coins. But if I put them in the bank, they're safe. Change the level at the bottom of the screen if you want to make this easier or harder. And remember, you make more money if it's harder. To move me around, you can click on the 4 arrow buttons to the right of the screen or press the arrow keys that are on your keyboard. To go back to my room, press the door button below. Let's go!
One. 5. 1. 5.
1, 1, 25, 10, 1, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, 25, 1, 1, 20, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 25, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5,
Now there's a chunk of change! Catch you later!
Hi again.
Thank you, Penny.
Okay. Where does the word money come from? A Roman goddess. B, a French impressionist. You got it.
The word money.
Here's another one. The life expectancy of a dollar bill is about a year and a half. Okay, puppies are on sale for half off $35.
Huh?
You bought. I know the answer. Anybody? You got it.
If a cashier.
Here's another one. What does it mean to balance a checkbook? A, to spin the checkbook on your finger like a basketball. B, to make sure you have the same amount the bank thinks you. You got it.
When you balance.
On to the next. If you saved your allowance for a whole month, you could buy A, anything in the whole world. B, something worth more than if you spent it along the way. Yes, you're right.
Saving up your money gives you what's called greater spending power. You might be able to buy candy every week with your allowance, but if you save it up, you could buy something that would last longer.
Try this one out. About how much would you expect back from a cashier if you gave a $100 bill for a $35.40 bodyboard? A, well, I knew that.
$100 minus $35.40 equals $64.60, or about $64.
Try this one out. There is a tiny owl in the upper right-hand corner. You got it.
On a dollar.
Time for the next question. If you were to buy a large cheese pizza for $8.50 and you tip the delivery man 50 cents, how much would the change from a $10 bill be? Well, I knew that.
$10.
Time for the next question. If pure premium gold is 24 karat gold, 14 karat gold must be A, 14 parts pure gold, 10 parts lead. B, 14 parts pure gold, 10 parts silver and copper. C, 14 parts pure gold, 10 parts liquid mercury. Yes, you're right.
Silver and copper are sometimes used as filler.
Time for the next question. George Washington's expenses for winning the American Revolutionary War were A. Yes, you're right.
Over 200.
On to the next question. Take out a dollar bill and look at the side with the 1 on it. What do you think the eagle stands for? You got it. On to the next. Which part of the U.S. government is ultimately responsible for... Anybody? Well, I knew. Here's a good one. Your mom gives you a $50 bill to buy a pair of high tops for $24.99. How much will your mom expect back? A, nothing, because she won't remember what she gave you. B, 2 tens, 3 ones, 8 quarters, and 1 penny. C, 2 fives, 10 ones, and 4 quarters. Yes, you're right.
It's hard to figure out change, but make sure you always...
Try this one out. On a dollar bill, why does the eagle have its head turned towards the olive branch? A, the eagle is about to eat the olives. Well, I knew that.
On the dollar.
On to the next question. Which of the following does not mean that was expensive? A, that car. Well, I knew that. I bet you can't get this one. What did we do with old money before 1916? A, burned it. B, washed and ironed. Well, I knew that. Here's a good one. What would be the most likely count for the change from a $3.45 sundae if you gave the cashier $5? A, here's 50, $4 and 5. B, here's $4 and 5. C, here's 75 and 5. Any other? Well, I knew that.
Cashiers...
Time for the next question. In 1910, there were over $3 billion in circulation. In 1994, there were over No. Anybody? Yes.
In 19...
Okay, next question. How many $1 bills do you think are printed on average every day in the United States? Yes, you're right.
On an average.
To put your money where your mouth is means A. Stop talking and take action. You got it.
Putting your...
Here's a good one. What's a better deal for a can of cat food? A. 29 cents each. Yes. What's a better deal on bubblegum? A. A dime a dozen. B. 3 for $1. C. Buy 1 for 10 cents and get one. Well, I knew that.
A dime a...
On to the next question. What's the better deal for pizza? A. Buy 2, get 1 free. B. Buy 3, get 1 free. C. Half off all pizzas. Well, I knew that.
To figure...
Here's a good one. Which do you think is worth more? A. A credit card statement for $345. B. A check for $345. No. Annie? No. You got it.
The money you have in your bank is as good as a signed check. A credit card statement means you owe money.
Here's a good one. If you took $1 billion bills and laid them end to end, they would A. Cover the length of the Brooklyn Bridge. B. Reach from New York to Los Angeles. C. Wrap around the earth 4 times. Yes, you're right. Here's most of America's gold is stored in a place called... Well, I knew that. Try this. Why are blue chip stocks, the really valuable ones, called blue chip? A. Because the paper the stock certificates are printed on is blue. Well, I knew that.
Blue chip.
I bet you can't get this one. Who first said time is money? Any other? You got it. Time for the... Look at the Great Seal of the United States on a $1 bill. Why is the pyramid unfinished? Well, I bet you can't get... How long would it take you, with an allowance of $3 a week, to save $14 for a poster you love? Well, I knew that. Time for the next question. Where does the word cash come from? A. A China... Yes.
The word...
Here's a good one. Which country's main currency is not a dollar? A. Yes. To a bank manager, a CD is A. A certificate of deposit. B. A small shiny disc that plays music. C. Well, I knew that. Try this one out. If someone offers to sell you something you think has been stolen, you should A. Take it if it's a good deal. Yes, you're right.
If you...
When did the phrase, "In God we trust," first appear on a coin in the United States? Any other place? You got it.
The phrase...
Try this. What exactly is... Goodbye. Come back soon.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Hey, I wanted to say that.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Ooh, I like that. You'll need more money for that. Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, let's buy that. Toodaloo.
Hey buddy, how much?
Toodaloo! Oh, there you are! I've been waiting for you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, dear, I'm afraid you can't afford that item. Toodaloo!
I gave you a 20.
You gave me a 10.
She gave him a 20.
She gave him a 10.
We are mixed up plenty. Matt hen.
I gave you a 20.
You gave me a 10.
Toodaloo! Oh, there you are! I've been waiting for you. That seemed like a good choice to me. Good choice. Toodaloo!
All right, the park's open.
It's amazing what one can do with a little elbow grease, or feather grease for that matter. You really know what you're doing. Our town has put up a statue in your honor.
That's great! I just love what you've done with the park. You're the best!
Thanks for helping us.
I have a dime. I have a dollar. Clean pants, clean shirt, no dirt around the collar. When I see what I want, I light up like a rocket and my cash burns a hole in my pocket, then I spend. And that's the end of my dough. Oh, no!